Oh, fuck. Well, happy fucking Friday. The 23rd, day before Bork Fest. So, I haven't made much for video the last couple of days. I haven't uploaded much for video the last couple of days because I've been straight busting ass. So, we're in a shop here, obviously. What I did is I got these nifty little fucking magnetic hooks. So if you guys got a steel roof in your ceiling, you need to partition something off with tarp. Them little fucker, they ain't much, but they got some, they do a pretty decent job holding the tarp up. I got that open so I can get back to my shit show and get the stuff before the party gets rolling, but we kind of barricaded everything off. So this is where we're going to serve the food. It's supposed to be super fucking hot out tomorrow. So we can have the food and the air conditioning. I got the walk-in cooler going. Big shout out to Bob Bates. He sent us a couple of packages today. Look at that shit. Brother, I love you, man. Can't thank you enough. I got some London broiled roast beef, garlic bologna, roasted turkey breast, some big old blocks of American cheese. You can't be happy about that. You can fuck right off. So we'll take a walk outside and I'll show you what we got going on out there. Turn that flash off. There you go. That'll work better, huh? We've been fucking just kicking ass, I'd say. Can't say I've been kicking ass, getting my ass kicked. So we got a kennel up for the dogs, so that way they're out of the way. They're not licking, jumping, biting, bothering anybody. They're over there. If you remember before, we had all this tall grass and shit. I wanted to get the chicken coop moved and siding put on it. I just didn't have time. It just wasn't in the cards. Heat got to me, pushing a little hard, and I had to fucking crash a couple of nights at about 9 o'clock versus getting fucking sick. So yeah, so we don't have a roof on the greenhouse. We don't have siding on the chicken coop. I think that's fucking just par for the fucking course at this point. 756 is over here. We're gonna throw some new tires on it in the morning because Luke needs something to do. The house has come a long way from what it was. Katie's got her little patio thing set out here. We got the deck on. She painted it. Well, she's pressure washed it. She sanded it. She stained it. It is stain. It's not paint. And obviously her flowers that her and Ginny worked diligently on. So yeah, and then obviously they painted the whole thing. They brush painted it. They did an awesome job. It's fucking fantastic. I'm working on skirting. I kind of like that vintage look myself. We're not done. I'm running out of fucking time. We had to prioritize. It took way longer than I wanted it to. A couple of things to pick up there in front of the camper. Other than that, I got the generator on the camper. It still needs water put on board. We have a couple of folks staying in there tonight. So we're gonna need to put water on board later and then just flush the lines out. We'll be good to go. There's the trash cans just waiting to be set up and ready to go. We got flowers staged. Those will be set up tomorrow. The woodshed's cleaned out now. Our plan was to, we're gonna be bringing a tarp off there, right there. It's gonna come out. Nice shade area. Hopefully have a nice breeze from the west tomorrow. That's what they're forecasting. And then we were going to set up all that today, but there's a increasing chance of significant and severe weather tonight. So high winds, damaging hail, all that shit. So we're going to put everything in there, and then tomorrow we can bust ass. We'll have a little help. And yeah, I'd rather just sit around and drink a beer, but we got to wash that door off because the door was open. The bird shit on it, but whatever. So we'll get that up. We got everything over here moved. You notice that post garden's gone. Grass is mowed. We have a porta potty for those that need to shit their brains out. Guys can go around the fucking corner. Don't piss in the urinal. It pisses women off. I don't know. Or goes out because I got everything else in the shop, in the shed right now, and stuff that was just out in the way and in the yard and shit. So we got things cleaned up around here as good as they're gonna get for now. It's a fucking work in progress. It always is. If you guys are gonna come back, you guys keep coming back every year, then fuck, you'll see the progress as it goes. Obviously, you'll see some of it on the channel, but for some of you, it's nice to see it in person. And then we got our fucking monument. I think it's only suiting, right? Fucking America, baby. And that is a mission flowing flag. And that was the first thing that how Luke and I kind of got to know each other. So I figured what more suiting way to honor that. Fly it right there. So I appreciate you, Luke. Can't thank you enough, man. So we got a pile of people coming. We're going to be live streaming tomorrow. I hope you can tune in 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Somewhere in there. It'll probably get fucking, it'll probably go way longer, be way fucking dumber. What did I do with my case? Huh, I melted my case. I don't know when I did that. So, yeah. There's kind of your update. Everything around here has gotten spiffed up and spruced up. I got to do a whole bunch of dirt work down there, so I didn't fucking worry about that too much. We're going to have to haul in almost, 70 or 100 yards of fucking dirt in that area. It's all got to come up, and it's all got to, I'll explain it all later. Fuck it, doesn't matter. We got drainage issues over there, so. Yeah, that's the gist around here. We're going to be call it close enough, and it is what it is. We're going to try to, in the next day or two or something, we'll figure out a time for next year. Hopefully, hammer down a weekend. And then we can give everybody advance notice, like a year notice. And that way more people can plan on it. I know some people have to account for their vacation time a year in advance or 6-8 months in advance, and you didn't have that this time. So we're going to try to work with everybody, make sure everybody knows well in advance and figure things out. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of wrap up a couple of things this afternoon. I go pick up Matthew Shelley from the airport and run a couple of errands, and we'll be fucking kicking ass for tomorrow. So stay tuned. I'll try to grab you some more footage this evening, depending on what kind of antics we get into. And then that probably won't come up until after the party, but that'll be good shit. Appreciate y'all. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully you can tune in on Saturday night at 8 o'clock, if not earlier. If you haven't rang the bell, do that so you get my notifications. You know when we go live. It's going to be a whole fucking bunch of people here, and probably going to be doing stupid shit. So come in for that, and we'll see you then.